We are back. Welcome back to In Pursuit of Truth. Patrick Mack here. We have got a few new Q posts. We're going to see how long this takes. I may have to break this down into two videos. It is 9:45 on the Eastern Hemisphere over here, and we are going to start right here on the right side of my screen. Now, this is in a response to Anon 593230. Let's take you there, and we'll see right here. He says, okay, here we go, Anons. Wow, huge. North Korea will meet with 45. Make America great again. Now, if you watched my last video from early this morning, you will see that we were talking about the announcement that North Korea was, well, they were sending a letter to President Trump. Okay, Q responds. He already did. Think back, North Korea pics. Now, remember we analyzed the pics. We had the stormy water on the one side, from the old pic with Bill Clinton, and then we had the calm waters with basically what may very well be the ousted regime, but I have a feeling they're still held there. I think they've just been denuclearized. We'll see what happens, how that plays out, but it looks like we're going to find out very, very soon. Everything has meaning. There you go. This will break the mainstream media. Okay, so we're going to jump over here to the Chicago Tribune. Trump agrees to meet with North Korea's Kim Jong-un by May, South Korea. I'm going to let you handle this article so I can stay on the Trump post, but I'll leave this here. This is from the Chicago Tribune this morning, or excuse me, yeah, Thursday, March 8th, 2018. It's the 9th where I am. Okay, so Q's saying they already did. Obviously, we're going to find out in mainstream media. Always last. Okay, so let's hop over to here. This is here at 7:49 a.m. And Anon is saying, why the stop in Hawaii after? That still makes me wonder. In response, Q says, DEFCON, no such agency. We knew. How did we know? Who did we meet? Need to know, kept to 5 people, plus special security detail. Future proves past. Okay, so you remember the Hawaii, during the debacle in Hawaii, a DEFCON 1 was put out by Q. And that alarmed a lot of people because that is the ultimate in defense condition. DEFCON 1 is basically your gun is loaded, essentially. No such agency. That is the NSA. We knew. All right, so I'm assuming this was not a false flag. I'm assuming this actually happened. How did we know? Who did we meet? Need to know, kept to 5 people. Now, I don't know who all 5 of them are, but we do know that we spotted Huma Abedin there and both Clintons. Who else was in Hawaii? Who remembers? I'm not exactly sure. Not sure if that's who they met, but maybe they were making some deals there. Moving on. All right, we're back to this picture, flying over what we're assuming now is North Korea. Here we go. Q says, thank you, Kim. Deal made. Clowns out, meaning the CIA is out of Korea. For those of you who believe that that was a conspiracy theory, there you go. And I'm not saying that this is the ultimate truth here, but that would be the assumption, is the clowns are out of Korea. Strings cut. We took control. Iran next. Moving on. We're right here. This is at 8:02 a.m. Think Forbidden City, which is in Beijing, China. President never crossed the line. Ground. Not really sure what that means, but if people were thinking maybe he was out of line for visiting there, I'm not sure. Do not glorify us. We work for you. Promises made. Promises kept. Well, let's hop over here. Now, this is from Reuters. This is back in November 8th, 2017. China's sea fights Trump on first day of Beijing trip. I will let you read this article. There's plenty about it. But the one thing that I want to point out about this is that Trump was basically given, he's the only head of state to be able to visit the Forbidden City since modern China, essentially. That was a big deal. And so I'm assuming that whatever was discussed there, or whatever gesture that was, that is an incredibly grand gesture. By the way, if you've never been to the Forbidden City, go. It's really, really cool. Really cool. Anyway, that's a side note. Cool. So we're moving on. We are going up here. Right here at 8:03. Responding to the Q below. Iran next. A tougher nut to crack. Q team, of course. I hope you're, oh, excuse me. This is the Anon saying, Iran next, a tougher nut to crack. Q team, I hope your negotiations with Mahmoud are going well. To which Q responds to, resolved by 11/11. Okay, so who is Mahmoud? Well, you would probably know. Let's see where he is here. We're talking about Mahmoud Ahmadinejad. Ex-Iranian President Ahmadinejad arrested for inciting unrest, according to Arab paper. Former leader's comments, against Rouhani government amid rallies have led authorities to seek to place him under house arrest. Okay, so I have a feeling he's going to pop back up in the news quite a bit. Iran is really going to be, I think, really this big boom, if you will. This is not going to be easy. We've got Russia involved in here. We've got China involved. We've got a lot of countries involved here. The Syria thing, I don't completely know how this is going to play out, but Q saying resolved by 11/11. What was 11/11? 11/11 is Armistice Day, and if you remember from my earlier videos, that is when the planned parade, or so-called planned parade, is going. Moving on. All right, Chris Matthews' panel says it was the Olympics, not POTUS, that made this possible. Laugh, blah, 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 blah. Okay, that's a Q post, and Q responds, break the MSM. Not going to spend a bunch of time on that because, Chris Matthews. All right. Now, this one's interesting. Here, we have another picture to where I'm going to bring you up. Sorry, where did I just bring it? Where was it? There it is. All right. Now, I can't make out the language on the sign. Not sure if we're still following Snowden. Doesn't look like Chinese. Might be, yeah, it might be Chinese, yeah. But maybe with its towers here that we're supposed to look at, or maybe it's simply the car and they're letting, Snowden know they're very close. But that's the picture, okay? And then it says RT. Anybody got anything on RT? Let me know. Last post at Snowden 24 Twitter. A, B, or C. We can take you anytime. Not sure what that means. I am going to probably spend the next hour or so trying to figure out what these last two posts mean, but I wanted to give these to you. That is your cue for now. I'll leave the links to everything below, and I'll keep you posted if anything comes up. Looks like it's going to be a big news week. So stay safe, stay free. It's Patrick Mack in Pursuit of Truth. See you next time.